And now we have Mr. Matthias Diem, who is the Vice President of Counter Drones and Aviation Markets of Rheinmetall. And I would like him to give us some information about his role. And then I will ask you regarding the portfolio that you have as a company to address the evolving drone threat spectrum.
Excellent. Thank you very much for giving me the chance to talk to you today here at the DroneVation event in Vienna. My role is at Rheinmetall Air Defence in Zurich, Switzerland, to bring the counter-UAS solutions to diverse markets and also mainly here for the Austrian market. You asked me about the portfolio. We are here in a very, let's say, wide portfolio in Vienna at this exhibition to showcase our capabilities for counter-drones, for stationary, deployable and for mobile applications. So you will see here at our booth our capabilities with the C2 infrastructure Skymaster, with our focus on it. Outside the hall you can see the Skyranger 30 turret on the Pandur Evo vehicle, which is being used by the Austrian Armed Forces. And something I'm very proud of today is that we showcase inside the presentation hall the newly designed and developed Oerlikon Revolver Gun 30, which we believe is a very capable effector against the new aerial threats, mainly the drones.
Thank you for this information. I would like to ask you regarding the legacy system like the Oerlikon GDF, I hope I said it correctly, that remain in service across Europe. What role do such systems, when upgraded with ahead munitions, play in today's counter-drone architecture? And how can they be integrated into network-centric systems?
I mean, being here in Austria, it is a perfect example of how such a legacy systems can be upgraded. It has been publicly communicated about 2 years ago that the Austrian Armed Forces decided to upgrade their existing 35mm twin guns. They made a very wise decision to make sure that they use the existing infrastructure, but also very important, the existing know-how of how to use such systems. So what they did is they made a very good decision to invest, to upgrade to the level of a GDF 009 Treo. And the most important thing is that this new twin gun is capable to fire the ahead ammunition, but also that it can be completely dislocated and unmanned. So basically we modernized the guns to the latest technology level we have. But of course, we also integrated a completely new multi-sensor unit in order to detect the drones at a very early stage. And in coordination with our new technical control node, meaning that Austria is now capable to roll out a completely new system architecture, which allows to integrate those effectors, the Skynex system, into their higher echelons and to really have a system architecture which is designed to be open and scalable.
I see. Thank you so much for the in-depth information. Regarding Cyprus right now, it still operates the Othelos system, if you know it, including among others like the Skyguard radar and firing stations and Oerlikon GDF cannons. Given Rheinmetall's past proposals, do you see renewed relevance in an upgrade program, considering Austria's and Romania's recent paths?
I would highly recommend to follow this idea and this path, because it does make a lot of sense. I mean, the first 2 European countries have made this decision to go this way. And the programs are both running, and soon we will see results in those 2 countries. And Cyprus could, of course, benefit from all the work which has been done now and make sure that they will get a dedicated system which is really helpful to counterfight the upcoming air threats, mainly the drones.
But defense budgets are limited when it comes to smaller states. So in this case, how do you convince a small state that upgrading 40-year-old systems is better, or maybe shifting to better technologies and newer technologies? What do you think is the most preferred?
We have made a clear analysis back then with other clients, where we could really showcase that the modernization of the existing infrastructure is very attractive from a commercial perspective compared to buying completely new equipment.
What about cost effectiveness though?
The cost effectiveness was clear. We could really argue how much a completely new system would cost compared to the modernization of the existing infrastructure. And that kind of exercise has to be done individually with the respective client to really take into consideration what is there, what can be used.
Cost as benefits in this
Correct.
case.
Yes.
Thank
But
you
that
so
exercise, I can only recommend to do so, and I'm sure Rheinmetall will support you in that issue.
Thank you very much.
You're very